ọ̀tá lèmi ọmọ ìṣòro ọ̀run ẹ wá bá nítorí ìṣèṣò ọ̀run bóbílà kọ́fí lèmi ọmọ ìṣòro ọ̀run ẹ wá bá nítorí ìṣèṣò bówólà kọ́fí lèmi ọmọ ìṣòro ọ̀run ẹ wá bá nítorí ìṣèṣò bọ́tílà kọ́ta lèmi ọmọ ìṣòro ọ̀run ẹ wá bá nítorí ìṣèṣò gbogbo ìtààmọ́sí àti ìtààmọ́sí ẹ̀yìn àròkẹ́ wá bá ní láṣẹ sí báyìí kẹ́ẹ̀jẹ́ òfin olúwodà ọtí òsì bí o kẹ́ẹ̀jẹ́ òfin kẹ́ẹ̀jẹ́ ọ̀dà kẹ́ẹ̀jẹ́ ọjà lẹ́dọ̀ọ́ kẹ́ẹ̀jẹ́ ọ̀sẹ̀ sí tolóye kẹ́ẹ̀rọ̀fin kẹ́ẹ̀rọ̀fin kẹ́ẹ̀rọ̀dà kẹ́ẹ̀jẹ́ ọ̀sẹ̀ sí tolóye kẹ́ẹ̀jẹ́ kófin òtún àméjì wá báyìí ṣe kẹ́ẹ̀jẹ́ kófin ifá ní ọtí lọ tí ẹjọ́ obì ló bì máa ẹmọ ògún lẹmọ àjòjò táwọn kékeré pàpò àbábọ̀ alábẹ́ àpapọ̀ kékeré pàpọ̀ wọn kì í ti lẹ́jọ́ àpapọ̀ wọn kì í ti lẹ́jọ́ mọ bá àwọn mọ ṣẹ́gun wọn ẹ wá bá ṣẹ́gun ọ̀tá alẹ́ ọ̀tọ̀ òdì báyìí kẹ́ẹ̀jẹ́ òfin kẹ́ẹ̀jẹ́ ọ̀dà kẹ́ẹ̀jẹ́ ọjà lẹ́dọ̀ọ́ kẹ́ẹ̀jẹ́ ọ̀sẹ̀ sí tolóye kẹ́ẹ̀rọ̀fin kẹ́ẹ̀rọ̀dà kẹ́ẹ̀jẹ́ ọ̀sẹ̀ sí tolóye kẹ́ẹ̀jẹ́ kófin kẹ́ẹ̀jẹ́ ọ̀dà kẹ́ẹ̀jẹ́ ọjà lẹ́dọ̀ọ́ ìrẹtẹ̀ méjì kọ́ báyìí ṣe ifá ní poro báyìí àlàbá ìdáfúnládẹ́bù tí ṣe èyí ọ̀kẹ́ owó ilé nǹkan tọ̀kẹ́ ni aya ilé nǹkan tọ̀kẹ́ lẹ́tù wọ̀fọ̀ ìsàmẹ́rù ẹjẹ́ kí ẹjọ́ tó lọ́wọ́ báyìí kẹ́ẹ̀jọ́ òfin kẹ́ẹ̀jọ́ ọ̀dà kẹ́ẹ̀jọ́ ọ̀dà lẹ́dọ̀ọ́ kẹ́ẹ̀jọ́ ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì kọ́ báyìí ṣe kẹ́ẹ̀jẹ́ kófin ifá ní ọ̀sẹ̀ pé wómúwómú táwéwé tí sọ kóbi látọ̀run kùtùkùtù ọ̀sẹ̀ ègbò ni lèwe ti gbòbì níyàwó ta ní gbayẹ ni lọ́wọ́ ẹ mọ̀jẹ̀ wọn lè gbayẹ ẹ lọ́wọ́ ẹ báyìí o kẹ́ẹ̀jọ́ òfin kẹ́ẹ̀jọ́ ọ̀dà kẹ́ẹ̀jọ́ ọ̀dà lẹ́dọ̀ọ́ kẹ́ẹ̀jọ́ ọ̀sẹ̀ tó lóore kẹ́ẹ̀rọ̀fin kẹ́ẹ̀rọ̀dà òfin méjì kọ́ báyìí ṣe é pa o ìbá ní tútù ní ọmọ wò lọ́wọ́ àbẹ̀ tútù ní wọ́n rọ bàbá mọ́tàbọ́tà ẹnu ẹja bọ́ iní tútù níní adúlá fún mi bàbá ọjà tó tù dómi lọ ọjà tó tù dómi lọ ọmọ ilé ẹja tó tù ní ayé bá tutù ó domi ọ̀fọ̀ olókun ayé ẹ̀rọ bá lójú ọmọ ajẹun mọ́jọ ẹja ayé ìnira báyìí kẹ́ẹ̀jẹ́ òfin kẹ́ẹ̀jẹ́ ọ̀dà kẹ́ẹ̀jẹ́ ọjà lẹ́dọ̀ kẹ́ẹ̀jẹ́ ọ̀sẹ̀ tó lóye kẹ́ẹ̀rọ̀fin kẹ́ẹ̀rọ̀dà kẹ́ẹ̀jẹ́ ọ̀sẹ̀ tó lóye òun lè tè gélé yìí ó bàjẹ́ kọ́ ọ wá bá ní ṣe kẹ́ẹ̀jẹ́ kófin kẹ́ẹ̀jẹ́ ọ̀dà kẹ́ẹ̀jọ́ ọjà lẹ́dùn kẹ́ẹ̀jọ́ ọ̀sẹ̀ tí lóye ibà ní ìdí àtàgò kẹ́yìn àparò ohun ojú wa lójú rí adáfúnni ní ètí ìsọmọ̀ọ́sà àfáì ní ètí ìsọmọ̀ọ́sà ẹbọ wọn ní orú ẹbọ wọn ní wọn á ṣe ìdí òsà pẹ̀lẹ́ o àgbà lọ́wọ́ nígbà fáì ní ọ̀sẹ̀ nìkan dígbẹ́ wọ́n folókun aṣọ ẹ̀sán ẹ̀ wá gba etí ẹ̀fún ní báyìí ẹ̀sán bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ̀jẹ̀ rẹ̀ ọ̀bọ lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ báyìí kẹ́ẹ̀jọ́ òfin kẹ́ẹ̀jọ́ ọ̀dà tí wọ́n bá pè ní láfíjú ipá àfíjú wọn fi ń bomi fún ni adáfúnni ní tí ìsọmọ̀ọ́sà gbòwúdù tí a bá pè ní lọ́bùn àìráì ibọ̀bùn àìráì náà fi ń bomi fún ni adáfà ẹni tí sọmọ òṣàgbòdù bẹ́ẹ̀fù bá lágbè ìbọ̀ lẹ́gàn gbogbo tẹ́gí ni máa ń jó adáfàtàgò tí sẹ́rú òṣà pẹ̀lẹ́ o abúní nígbà fáì ni ọ̀sẹ̀ nìkan dín gbẹ́ ẹ̀sán níbẹ̀ wá gba etí ẹ̀fún ní báyìí ẹ̀sán òṣà wà bá tún wà ẹ̀sẹ̀ báyìí ó mi ìdà tó ti dà tán ni. Kẹ́ẹ̀jọ́ lẹ́dọ̀ láìdẹ̀nà kẹ́ẹ̀jọ́ ọ̀sẹ̀ tí ó yẹ kẹ́ẹ̀rọ̀fin kẹ́ẹ̀rọ̀dà kẹ́ẹ̀jọ́ ọ̀sẹ̀ tí ó yẹ ọ̀sẹ̀ tó wá gbá tètè ifá ní kọ́nù kọ́ làwọn ìbílẹ̀ aládó òmìnirẹ̀dẹ̀ kanlẹ̀ awòdè ilẹ̀ tẹ̀sà alákàn níbẹ̀ lódò ọ̀nà àká pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ awòdò olú ẹ̀yìn adágbàmọ́lẹ̀ ojúkọ̀tún agbàmọ́lẹ̀ ojúkòsì wọ́n la gbòòrò wọ́n la gbé ọ̀pá wọ́n la nẹ̀bú wọ́n la bẹ̀sẹ̀ tọ̀ wọ́n pe eégún ọ̀dáhùn wọ́n po orò ọ̀fọ́fọ́ àwọn apẹ́ gáàjùà wọn náà bójú pẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ táwọn ṣẹ̀gẹ̀sẹ̀ olóò ìyanu odò wọn kọ̀kọ̀ odò wọn bàbá yọmọ kọ́lí mọ̀lẹ́jẹ ǹjẹ́ àfimọ̀jẹ́ tọ̀ sún wa yóò yóò ta pé nù ọ̀sán àfimọ̀jẹ́ tiẹ̀ yóò ta pé nù lókàlókà tí mẹ́lòdì ọ̀fà obìnrin ṣe yóò ta pé nù ọ̀sán àfimọ̀jẹ́ tiẹ̀ yóò ta ọ̀sùn máa ń dẹ jẹ́kẹ́ bọ̀ ọ́dà fẹ́lẹ́ bọ̀ ọ̀sùn oyè yẹ àtàwọn olóbi sàmẹ̀ yìí gbogbo ìta àṣemọ ìsàmì ẹjọ́ wọlé àṣẹ báyìí. kẹ́ẹ̀jọ́ fún kẹ́ẹ̀jọ́ ọ̀dà kẹ́ẹ̀jọ́ ọ̀dà láìdẹ̀nà kẹ́ẹ̀jọ́ ọ̀sẹ̀ tó yẹ ìbánu òtúpọ̀ fún bìsìbìsì adábẹ́lẹ̀ ìbí ìsọmọ òfẹ́ kú kẹlẹ́ aládé fòbí ṣe ìpẹ́ láládé fòbí ṣe pẹ̀kínlẹ̀ aládé fòbí ṣe ọ̀yìn láládé fòbí ṣe wọ́n fálà bẹ́ o àbẹ́ obi o kọ́ sànú ti ìyá nífá ifá ṣe yìí bá mi gbálà ìyá nífà tó ń ṣe ìyálóde ọ̀jẹ̀ ẹ̀sánú báyìí o ẹ jẹ́ ká dúró àrùn báyìí o ẹ̀sánú báyìí o ẹ̀sánú báyìí o gbogbo orókè ìkẹta àtúnú báyìí kọ́ wọlé àṣẹ báyìí o ọ̀sánú báyìí o gbogbo ọmọ arúnmọlẹ̀ ọmọ gbogbo orúnmọlẹ̀ ẹ̀sánú ẹ̀ báyìí ẹ jẹ́ ká dúró àrùn báyìí o ẹ jẹ́ kí èyí ọ̀tọ́ àrùn òkógun ọmọ ìjà kíbi ọmọ ṣẹlẹ̀ sí o ẹ̀yà ìyá nífà owó ìpabì owó ìpabì owó ìpabì.
Ayo.
Ọ̀sán mẹ́rin. ẹ kádùn àrè báwo obì rẹ̀ ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo pa mo tẹ́ ìmọ̀ àti yan rẹ̀ dọwọ́ ọ̀wọ́ fá ọ̀tún obì náà ní òsì ní níra níra ní down ọ̀tún ní òsì ní ọ̀tún ní òsì ní ọ̀tún ní òsì ní ọwọ́ mẹ́wàá ní ọwọ́ mẹ́wàá ní ọwọ́ mẹ́wàá ní awo ńlẹ̀ awo lóde apẹ̀tẹ̀ bí ayọ̀ obì náà ní o ó ní kọ́ ọyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n lápá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni gbà ó ti bá a ṣẹ́ ogbó ogun bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kọ́ fọkàn balẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìṣẹ́gun lè gbó bí ẹ̀ bọ́ọ̀ bá ń bẹ kó dí ó tán dínú mi bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìṣẹ́gun ló fi gbó bí rẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ̀mẹ́tàlá mú tó àgbà ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o.
Epa ìfẹ́.
Òdòdó àwọ̀ àríra òdòdó àwọ̀ àríra àwọn mọ̀mọ́ dúpẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ obì tán yẹn o. Bàbá dìnnú ètò sì ẹ wá sínú àjẹkùn ẹ wá sínú ọ̀làpọ̀ ẹ wá sínú ìdùnnú fún. Ọ̀ya bọ́rọ̀ yìí àti pàdé ààyò.
Yeah. Sir. Okay. I'll show you. Okay, okay, do that. Do that.
How to present the certificate
No matter what.
by the authority conferred on me by His Excellency the Ambassador by Statute from the Kingdom of Denmark. I hereby officially present the certificate of honor as an international eminent peace ambassador to Buku Bogombe and Dewale, hereby presented to the international community as an international eminent peace ambassador to promote peace in the world and to support the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals towards a better world from today henceforth. Can we give God a round of applause?
Yeah.
Alex and please, hello. Once again, can we give a round of applause to this giants, the peace icons?
Oh, Yeah, thank you, Sunday from City People. One thing I really like that you started out with is our culture. You said our, not my. And so our culture, our ancient ancestral culture from this region, Yoruba land, Nigeria, is Ifa ancestrally. And so I'm very proud and happy that the spirituality has made it across the African diaspora. As many people know, many of us were kidnapped, stolen, and sold from various regions of this part of the world. And one of the things that makes us such a strong and powerful people is our connection to ancestral tradition. I've been dreaming about Orisha. I've been dreaming about Ifa since I was a little girl. Ifa called me. Ifa called me. I didn't even know anything about Ifa when I was a small girl, but I kept having recurring dreams about Ifa. Isheshe traditional culture is everything to me. It has relieved me of so many different types of imbalances and ailments of the mind, of the heart, of the body, of the finances, of the spirit, and of the soul. And I pray to Olodumare that if I am able to be reincarnated, that Ifa will find me in every single lifetime. I cannot live without Ifa. And so I'm very, very proud to say that I am a child of the diaspora who is reconnected to Mother Africa through and via the tradition of Ifa Orisha culture, and I wouldn't give it up for any amount of money in the world.
All right, thank you so much. So, who is Chief She?
Oh my gosh. Chief is responsibility. Chief is loyalty and pure, unconditional love for melanated people and humanity across the globe. Chief is a proponent and an advocate for unity and world peace and the elimination of systemic oppression globally and worldwide. Freedom for all people, equality for all people, thriving and ease of living and happiness and joy and true inner peace for all people. There is enough in the world for everybody to be living in abundance. We don't need to be hoarding. We don't need to be selfish. We don't need to be secretive. We need to be able to teach people how to achieve and how to acquire, because we all can thrive on planet Earth.
Okay, talking about the man we are celebrating.
Oh my gosh.
How best can you describe?
Oh my gosh. I'm going to try to do that in a few amount of words. This is the King of Kings. He is the divine man of divine men. And every accolade that is bestowed upon him, he has earned. And he is still earning. Not even trying. It's just who he is. And we give thanks to his ancestors, paternal and maternal, for bringing him into the world. We give thanks to Olodumare and all Irumole for bringing him into the world. He has been the stepping stone and the shoulders that so many people have stood on to get to the next level and next stages of their lives. He is truly an inspiration, a motivation, a giant, a true giant of kindness. It's so difficult to say who he is. You got to know this man. He is so peaceful, so kind, so loving, so brave and courageous, so protective and so resourceful and so smart and intelligent. And he is Olodumare's chosen son without question, hands down. And I tell him often, replicate yourself, Kabiesi, replicate yourself. He is an amazing teacher, an amazing role model, and I could not imagine what my life would be like had I not met him. He has taught me so many things through just who he is. He has taught me from who he is, wasn't trying to just teach me things overtly, just from living a model of divinity. And if you ask me, I would keep talking about him, but I just thank him. I salute his ori, I salute his crown, and he knows how I feel about him. All my Omo know how I feel about him. It is not just a feeling. I'm not an easy win. I'm a tough woman. And so he has demonstrated who he is through practice, through divine existence, over time. Over time, he's consistent. It is who he is.
Okay, so how did you guys paths cross?
Oh my gosh, it's been a divine connection since a very, very long time ago. Our relationship is made tough, strong, because we keep you all out.
All right, let's talk about the ambassador appointment that just came all of a sudden like that. So how do you feel about it?
What? I missed the first part. Ask the question again.
The ambassadorial
Oh, yes.
that came. How do you feel about it? It wasn't planned. It wasn't planned. We
I
all witnessed it.
Sunday from City People. First of
How
all,
do you feel?
I'm still even processing this. I haven't even had time to process it. I didn't know. I thought my Omo Awo knew. They didn't know. It came as a complete and total surprise. I don't even know what to say about it. I just am thankful to Olodumare, and I'm so thankful to the people of the Ibadan and Nigeria community for welcoming myself and our Omo Awo, the children of the diaspora. We are met with kindness at the airport. We're met with kindness as we, travel across Nigeria. We are met with kindness at the restaurants. We're met with kindness at the grocery store. And I'm just really grateful to the people of Nigeria that you have welcomed the children of the diaspora back home. I'm doing my best not to be tearful because I do not want my makeup to be all over my face. But I truly, Nigeria, you are in my heart. I am a descendant of Yoruba people on my mother's side and on my father's side. This culture comes naturally to me. And so this appointment, this award, this recognition, I'm grateful. I'm grateful, and I will continue to do the work that it takes to live up to the title of Her Eminence of an Ambassador of World Peace. I give thanks to my Orisha Obatala, Orishanla, the Orisha of unity and peace, unification. So thank you, Nigeria, all of Nigeria. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much.
So if I had to give a message to the world, I'm going to speak in the words of a great man whom we know globally by the name of Sir Spike Lee. And he says, do the right thing. Do the right thing. Do what is right. It's not difficult. Everyone has an Ori. Everyone has an inner consciousness. It is not complicated to just do the right thing. It may not be what yields the most favorable immediate outcome, but that pursuit of immediate gratification, it is the desire of an immature and spiritually immature individual. A spiritually mature individual will endure what might seem like temporary suffering in order to do what wisdom would call the right thing. And that gain is more long-term and benefits the masses. It benefits the masses. And so if you want to know more about how to acquire wisdom and how to walk on your journey, whatever your journey might be, especially as it relates to this tradition, I would encourage you to visit my website at www.oricounselingservices.com. That is www.oricounselingservices.com. We can help you get there.
You cannot know the significance of Ifa without knowing what Ifa is. Ifa is Yoruba worldview. As Judaism is to the Jews, so Ifa is to the Yoruba. Ifa is the message of Olodumare, the Almighty, to human beings. So Ifa is, as a message, is as important as the messenger, and is as important as the person who sends the message, which is Olodumare. So when you talk about significance of Ifa, it's only with Ifa that you are named, you are given a name in Yoruba land. Ifa gives the name through Esentaye. Ifa tells what you will be, your mission on this mother earth. So Ifa says the type of work that you are going, or occupation that you should be engaging. Ifa chooses the king. Ifa makes people and as Ifa chooses the king, Ifa also blesses cities, towns, and countries.
Why is it necessary for us to have peace? Your head and then to have peace far. Why is it necessary?
There's a concept in Yoruba land which is balanced character. Ìwà pẹ̀lẹ́. We always talk of ọmọlúàbí, ọmọlúàbí, ọmọlúàbí. Without ìwà pẹ̀lẹ́, there cannot be ọmọlúàbí. So with balanced character, then there is peace. What all the religions of the world are preaching is nothing but peace. Because human beings are political animals. You may remove the political, but we are political animals. Politics start from the home.
Yeah.
So when we talk about peace, we talk about peace from home. Peace even within yourself, within a person. You have to generate peace within yourself. You don't have to run after the unnecessary. You have to be who you are. You have to know you have to know Lodumare. So with that, you will have peace within yourself. You have to know what is good for you, what is not good for you. Be it diet, be it even dressing, you have to know. You have to know which color is good for you, which is not good for you. Hence, the importance of Ifa. Because with Ifa dictates Ifa advises and dictates all this. So, and Ifa tells the relationship, between human beings and human beings, between human beings and non-human beings, between human beings and the Orisha, between human beings and Olodumare. What are we looking for? Peace.
Okay, sir, you are one of the prominent traditionalists in this town, Ibadan today. So
Yes.
how long has it been so far? Well, can you tell us, just shed, I know there is no time, so can you shed a little bit light on how the journey started for you as an
Oh, this started right from before I was born.
Wow.
My great-grandfather. So, and Ogwena was a Babalawo, was an hunter, then passed. So, my immediate father was not too adherent to Ifa. But the thing, the call came for me. So right from when I was young, right from baby.
Wow.
So, and I could remember even after my high school, it is the tradition that was in my heart. It is the culture that was in my heart. It is that Ifa that was in my heart. Because I cherish, our ancestors so much. So, and it is not just within the city. Because as at 2002, I was the financial secretary of the International Council for Ifa Religion. That's a global organization. The then president was late Professor Idowu Bolofinde Odeyemi, of FUTA. So, and later, 2 years later, I became the Secretary General. So, Secretary General of the Council. And I was there. I served for Council for 15 years. So, it's not a day's journey. I've been serving Ifa, and Ifa has been very helpful.
All right, this is going to be my last question on that side. Let's looking at your journey in life to where you are today. What has life taught you, sir?
Fortunes, blessings, blessings. Because by education, I am an accountant. But you know, the pointer continues. Go back to the tradition. Anywhere I go to, go back to the tradition of your forefathers. I practice accounting. I was into teaching, employed by the government. I do real estate. I do trading, you know, business. But you see, until I stood, you know, with Ifa, then all started, you know, it was after I stood with Ifa that all started going well. I still going well.
People in diaspora and other
Okay, maybe my educational background, you know, informed that.
wow.
You know, being an alumni of the greatest university, Great Ife. So, as an accountant, then I haven't gone to the first university in Nigeria, which is University of Ibadan, to do my MBA. So I have my Masters of Business Administration there. So, and I belong to many professional bodies in accounting, in forensic accounting, even in teaching. So I belong to professional organizations. And as the head of my family lineage, Aresa lineage, so, you know, I would say exposure, education inform these things. And looking at my relationship with people in the diaspora, honesty is also part of the success story. Because if you are not honest with them, they come, you get them once, they don't come back to you. They don't come back. But you know, once you are honest in your dealings with them, though some people don't even like that honesty, but once you are honest, that honesty will continue to push you and push you and push you to the greater heights. And you see, my journey with Iyalode as well, my partnership with her, you know, has also helped. And I thank Olodumare that she has the kind of vision that I have as well.
Well, it's been a very, very exciting last couple of days. It's been quite powerful, informative, energizing, and a lot of experiences that I will reflect on as I go back to the United States.
All right, can we talk about your belief in traditions? I beg your pardon. Can we have your belief on traditions?
Yeah, I think, I grew up like so many people did in a Christian household with my parents. And over the years, I found myself to always be asking a lot of questions. You know, questions of a philosophical nature, you know, even as a young person. When I was about 19 years old, I joined the Nation of Islam. And there I found some answers to a lot of my questions. I really resonated with the notion that as a Black people, we should understand who we are, you know, at the deepest level. The knowledge of self is the most important knowledge that any human being could endeavor to acquire. So I resonated with that. Can we go to another place?
You're welcome. You have mic. Don't worry.
Yeah. And so I stayed in the Nation of Islam for about 10 years. I was 19, so I was about almost 30 when I moved out of it, but continued to carry a lot of those messages because we were taught that we were the original people, that the black people were the original people, the first people on the planet, and that the women, you know, that we were the mothers of creation. And those were some ideas about how we needed to reorganize ourselves and to rethink our purpose. And so from there, I then began to explore a variety of other traditions. I never really joined anything, but I began to study. I looked at Sufism because I was very inclined towards the mystical aspects of it. I looked at even some aspects of Hinduism. And then finally I came across traditional African ancestral religion, and that resonated with me on a very, very deep level. Understanding that that Mother Africa is the first home of humankind, and that we created everything, you know, from science to the social order, all of the traditions, chemistry, mathematics, all of that we were taught came out of ancient Kemet. But we know also that our ancestry even predates 10,000 years ago. So the idea of honoring our ancestors and then having studied some biology, coming to understand that we as human beings possess half of our father's DNA and half of our mother's DNA. So in a lot of ways, we are ancestors that have returned, and I found those kinds of understandings in Ifa. And so that has helped me to make sense out of what's going on. And it's given me additional tools that can be helpful in day-to-day life. I don't think of Ifa as a religion. I think of it as a way of life. And it also allows people a lot of freedom to express themselves in a variety of ways, whereas religions tend to have a lot of boundaries and structures.
Thank you so much.